This is Will. I got a question. Well, I got two questions. My first question is, have you ever heard of the first and the second creation? The first and the second creation, I learned about it in the early 90s. What it says is that everything is created twice. It's created first in the mind, and then it's created physically. It says it can't be created physically until it's seen or created in the mind first. So you have to have the idea, and then once you have the idea, you can go about creating something. So that says that planning, goals, execution are very important in life. Now, my second question is, do you live a life of purpose, or do you live a freestyle life? Because there's a difference. A life of purpose is, like I described earlier, goals, direction, and you executing your goals and you're moving forward, even though the pace may be slow sometimes when you do things the right way. But a freestyle life is more or less a person who wakes up and they have no real direction, no real plan for the day. They're just living day by day, and life is just taking them where they go, like a leaf blowing in the wind. You know, they might wake up and say, okay, what am I going to do today? Oh, let me go into the store and get me a blunt. They go get their blunt, roll that up, check their phone, see who called them or text them. What y'all doing today? Send some text messages out. Maybe ride over to the east side and do a little bit of gambling and drink a little bit. Hang out with the friends. Go over to the west side and play some video game, a little bit of that. You know, go hit the dice game over on the south side and check that out, and drink a little bit more and smoke a little bit more. And that's a freestyle life. That's a life with no goals and no direction. But the thing about that is that you want to smarten up and you want to live a life of purpose and direction, because a person who is working at Burger King with goals and direction are doing a lot better off than a person who is waking up every day and is freestyle, and they're risking their life, their future, and their freedom. Because a person who wakes up every day and they're risking their life, their future, and their freedom are also by default risking the lives, future, and freedom of the people who they love and people they care about. Because we know that when you participate or hang around a certain element, you attract a certain element into your life. That's just the way things go. And we know there's some grimy people out there with no direction and no goals, who on the spare of a moment will decide to come kick your grandmother door in if they think she got something and lay her down. They'll come to your sister's house if they think you got it over there and kick her door in and lay her and her children down. So what I'm saying is, get you some goals. Be like the Lord, man. The Lord said, let there be light. He spoke it and it happened. So, but he had a thought before he did that. So be purposeful, man. You are a creator, same as your maker. You are a creator. But the thing is, what are you creating? Is it a future or is it your destruction?